Hey, it's New Beauty XOXO here with another video. I am back. I don't have that many favorites, so thinking that I'll just do a quick update first off if you guys care. Anyway, so my last video that I made before today was a video that I was talking about my health and how, I don't know, I thought I was going through like premenopause and like all this crazy stuff. So it turned out that, thank God, he takes good care of me. He like led me to a doctor, and I just spent like a couple weeks like soaking up all this information. Sometimes like YouTube really is a good thing because you might not have access to doctors, or like you might be in an area of the country. Like, granted, I'm in New York, but I'm not in Manhattan, and I'm kind of far from Manhattan. I'm probably like an hour, maybe an hour and a half, anywhere from 45 minutes to like an hour and a half from Manhattan. So it is an annoying trip in, a lot of traffic and everything. So anyway, um, I got hooked onto this doctor, and I just soaked up all his videos, and I said, you know what? I don't have an appointment for a really long time at the regular doctor around by where I live. I'm going to take full advantage. I'm going to follow everything he said. Nothing he said was anything out of the ordinary or weird. It was just like an eating, what you eat, when you eat, and some supplements. So it was completely healthy. And I said, what do I have to lose from now, meaning August, until the end of October? No, the end of November, when my appointment is. Like, like I don't want to feel like crap from now till then. That's a really big chunk of time. So I said, let me just spend 2 to 3 weeks doing this and see if I see any progress. Well, let me tell you, I haven't been on YouTube in maybe 3 weeks. The first week and a half, I lost 13 pounds. My brain fog is gone, which was a huge thing with me. If anybody watches any of my older videos, you'll see like I'm like, oh, I can't even form a sentence. That's a huge, huge sign of what I was struggling with. And the weight gain, like the retention of water, just like I was just having so many terrible like mood swings, and it was almost like being on PMS but every day of your life, which is like just really, I can't live like that. So anyway, I don't know if you guys can tell that I'm a little slimmer, like, I don't know, on camera, but I lost 13 pounds and counting. My brain fog's gone. I eat less, but I eat better when I do eat. So I'm not really sure if I'm saving any calories, but for the most part, I'm sure I'm consuming less, because I was like eating pretty healthy, like a vegan diet, but I put back in meat and some dairy, a little bit of dairy. And I thought I would feel like crap and break out, but I'm not. And anyway, if you guys want a whole separate video of it, I could just tell you the doctor and what to look up, and you can look it up yourself because it's pretty easy. But basically, I was not going through premenopause. The same exact symptoms of premenopause is the same as a thyroid issue. And when I was in my late teens, early 20s, I went to the doctor for another reason. It was like I think it was like a physical to get a job or something. It wasn't any other thing because I was perfectly fine and healthy. But they were saying I had thyroid issues, and I'm going, what? Like, I had knew nothing of it. I was like a little kid practically. And they said I had thyroid issues and I should go on Synthroid, which is like the most major like medicine to take. And they said, but because you're young, like, and you're kind of borderline, like, we don't want to force you on medicine for your whole life. Why don't you try to do it with diet and exercise? So I was like, okay. And then I just lived my 20s with eating very, very little and exercising a lot. And I managed to stay fairly thin doing so. And then in my 30s, I put a little bit of weight back on, and then I had to adjust yet again, and so on and so on. It's just been like a battle, a battle, a battle, until I was at the point where I couldn't eat anything except for like dry lettuce, like once a day, and I was gaining 3 pounds a day. Like, that's unheard of, that's crazy, and that's not okay. My thyroid was completely burnt out. So, needless to say, I'm building it back up, and my hormones are getting back to normal, and I'm thinner, and I feel better, and I'm not attacking my husband anymore, and my brain fog is better, which I'm actually doing better at work. I drive better. Like everything is better in my life. I feel great. If you want to get your hormones checked, by all means, get your hormones checked. It affects your life like 100%. So anyway, back to my favorites. And I'll put under this video, like video starts at like 5:20 or something. So thanks for caring. And I am feeling myself again. And I probably have, I want to say 15 more pounds to lose to get back to what I was around the time I went to Hawaii, which I was like a lot thinner. I was like a junior medium. So I've got about 15 pounds to go to get back into a junior medium. Right now I'm like a junior large. Big whoop, whatever. I'm still fitting into my old clothes. And I went shopping for my birthday and I bought all kinds of fun clothes, which will be in a different video. Right now, let's get to the favorites. I went spray tanning, so my hair's up in a bun. That's probably why I look kind of like disheveled. And I wore black so I wouldn't shed on my clothes. Favorites. I've got some weird ones, okay? I'll go through them. And I have one thing I hate. So, basically, I don't know about you guys, but I'm obsessed with having my house smelling fresh and clean. I have an animal. I almost bought a dog this summer. We were very close, and we even tried to put like a deposit, and someone came and like got him before we could, which was like heartbreaking. But anyway, I have one animal, and I like to have my house smelling clean, so I always go through those plugins from Bath and Body Works. But I also keep like a concentrate spray from Bath and Body Works in some rooms, and some Febreze ones as well. So there's constantly like spray going on, and of course, I do it when my dog's in the other room and let it settle. But yeah, so I just want my house smelling good. And I got to be honest, like at work, they were using this one, and I love this smell so much. I thought it was someone's perfume at work. They were laughing at me. They're like, "No, Michelle, it's the Febreze Gain." Like, what's wrong with you? So I would be like, "Oh my gosh, when you spray it, like spray it near me. I love it. It smells like Victoria's Secret's Scandalous. I don't know. It just made me think that." So I had to go. This is like my second in a row. I've like gone through already one of these. So it was a 2-pack. And it just smells like amazeballs. I can't even tell you. Like, I feel like it smells like perfume. And it's funny because I use Gain sometimes as my detergent, and I feel like it doesn't smell as good as when you use the Febreze. So anyway, that's my favorite because I can honestly say in the last 2 months of September, August, half of August and half of September, that I have used it nonstop. Another thing I've been kind of using in my hair a lot is like the Triple Sec by Dry Bar. I like this stuff. I gotta be honest with you, I have no idea what the hell this stuff is. I don't know if it's dry shampoo, if it's dry conditioner. I don't know what it does. I don't know if it's just giving you shine or whatever, but I like it. All it says is 3-in-1. That's all it says. It says shake and da-da-da. It says 3-in-1. I have no idea what it does, but I like it. So, will I repurchase it? I don't know. I mean, it is a favorite. I do like it. I'm enjoying it. But, like, I've got a lot of things on those shelves back there to rotate out. So, I'm about using my stash right now. That is, if I had a quote for 2017, it's use up your stash. I'm, like, on a mission to be a minimalist. So, that's what I'm doing right now. Another hair, I have like a bunch of hair things here. Another hair thing I'm enjoying is this. I saw this in someone else's video, and sometimes when you get out of the shower, you're so sopping wet, and my hair is thick, and I am trying to grow it a little bit longer than it has been. So this is a lifesaver when you get out of the shower and you feel like your shirt is like soaking wet up here, because I hate that feeling, and I hate having like wet clothes. So especially in the summer, I just don't like that feeling, and I don't like to feel like sticky with wet hair. So I've been using this, and it just takes like the time out of like it says out of your blow dry, but I don't even blow dry my hair. I have Japanese, so it just like takes the time out of your hair being wet. It almost gets it to that just like damp like stage very quickly. So I've been really liking that. Another tried and true, I have so many backups of this. I feel like every time I order from Ulta, they give me like a free one. So I have so many, but I've been getting back into it's a 10. I sprayed on my ends a lot, and I feel like I can really tell the difference. I like this stuff a lot, so I have been, I mean, it's not glamorous or anything, but it's a really just nice product that I've been using up, and I have like 3 backups to go through, you know. Anyway, the summertime, like I feel like I get dry skin from being out in the sun and stuff. So I have like 3 or 4 backups of this, and I got back into using this almonds and cream. Philosophy has luxurious lotions at a decent price. Like I don't want to say this is like L'Occitane or anything, but like it is a good quality lotion for the price, I feel like. Don't waste your time with the drugstore stuff. And even the Bath and Body Works, I don't like their lotions whatsoever. I just don't. I think they're horrible. They don't like blend into the skin and soak up into the skin. I just hate that. So I'm enjoying this, and mostly I'm enjoying the smell. So I think I'm gonna go through these like 3 and 4 that I have backups, and then switch back to my Soap and Glory, because that is like my tried and true. I love that. On another note, I have been getting annoyed that I've been doing dishes at work and here, and not having a dishwasher really stinks when you have like a cute little older bungalow house. Like I love my house, but I don't have a dishwasher and it stinks. And I don't want to hear anyone say, "Oh, just go buy a dishwasher. It's really cheap." I know it's cheap. I can afford one. I have no room in my kitchen for it. Like there's no room. My kitchen is literally like a little baby kitchen, like a little one. So, needless to say, I can't get anything to stay on my fingers. I should be like the spokesperson for this product, because I found this. My mother, I think, told me about this or bought it for me, or I don't know, maybe I bought it with her. But it's a top coat by Sally Hansen, and it just says Gel Shine. And I don't know, this was marketed before gel nails became popular. So this isn't technically the gel coat that goes with the gel polish. This is just gives you gel quality. And it's probably old and it probably needs to get thrown out soon. It's probably half gone, but I'm going to get like a new one or just check out their gel line. But I use Essie polishes, and this keeps my Essie polish on. I don't know if this is supposed to only work with Sally Hansen polishes, but I just technically use it with my like OPI and Essie, and it works great. Like my nail polish really, I mean, granted, it will chip after 3 to 4 days, but my nail polish was chipping like the same day. When you do dishes every day, like you know what I'm talking about. So I'm really excited about this product, and that I rediscovered it in my stash because I didn't even have to go out and pay money. So holler on that one. Another thing, as far as makeup, the month of August and July, I do Bare Minerals. I just have to because my skin's so oily. If it's like a dry day, I will use like a BB cream, or I think I used my my MAC and my what else? Born This Way. But for the most part, I use Bare Minerals. I'm not going to get it. It's in my like travel makeup bag. But another thing that I used in addition to that was just like basically Curl My Lashes mascara, Bare Minerals, and then a liquid lipstick, just so I could look fresh all day and keep it on, because I've been so busy at work. I really haven't had time to touch up my makeup whatsoever. So 2 brands that I've been using a lot is who is this? Kat Von D and, believe it or not, Wet n Wild. Wet n Wild stays on really well, but it does crust up a little bit after like 3 hours. I feel like the Kat Von D stays on. It transfers a little bit, but it doesn't. It doesn't crust up, but yet I feel like it transfers a little bit. It doesn't last, believe it or not, as long as the Wet n Wild. And my favorite is the NYX, honestly. The lingerie lip one, I believe it's called, and that's in my travel bag too. I use that the most out of these 3. I was just too lazy to go grab it. Yeah, so I just feel like that's like a nice fresh look. Is just like a matte face, some nice lashes, and some lips that don't move. Like, because the summer you feel like you're a little like, right now I'm shiny, but I'm not touching anything up because it's a spray tan. So that's developing. So I'm really not going to mess with it. But I just like that fresh look in the summer. As far as favorites, I was going through my mother's attic that she was keeping some boxes from when I moved, and I was just like kind of like rediscovering things I have and bringing it back to my house. And I found this dish. It's like gold leafing on it, and it's got a bit of a green coloring to the glass. It's got some like bubbles in it, and I forgot the name brand of this, but it's like a beautiful, like, I don't know, it's from like an expensive company. I did get this as a wedding gift from someone, I think at my engagement party, and I think I'm going to put perfumes on it, or maybe like jewelry. I don't know, but I've just like, I've been like staring at it. Like, it's so pretty in real life, and this is just like a favorite. Like, I'm trying to find a spot for it, honestly, in my house. I'm trying to get back into exercise now that I have the energy. One thing, if you ever suffered from thyroid, you know you have to nap constantly and you have absolutely no energy to exercise. It's not an excuse to be fat. It's you literally feel like you're dying and you have no energy. So it's a proven fact. It's not being lazy. So now that my thyroid is getting back to normal, I am so interested in exercising again, and I whipped out a couple things. I got these Old Navy. I think these are like a large. They're pretty big. They look like they're big, but they're actually kind of big on me now that I've lost weight, because I feel like Old Navy isn't junior sizes, and I'm used to buying a junior large. So I feel like this is probably like a women's, which I should have bought a medium. But anyway, they're pretty. It's like a teal with like turquoise flowers, and it's like a stretchy kind of like spandex pants for working out. It's got a nice big waistband, and they're stretchy. And this motivates me to exercise. And my husband got these for me. These Nike, these are like the Nike Free. I'm not really sure what one it is, but it's like coral and gray. And I do Zumba in these because they're light as a feather. I don't know if they're the best for running, but because I do have separate running sneakers. But I love to do Zumba in these, and I guess they're good for CrossFit too. But anyway, yeah, so I'm like motivated to exercise, and I love having new fun things to wear. That's it, people. I can't think of anything else. I did have a purse I wanted to show, but I don't know where it is. So anyway, from New York to you, have a great day. And I think I'm going to dye my hair, honestly, because I'm feeling like I want some color. So anyway, this is New York Beauty XOXO with another video, and I think I'm just going to possibly do like a birthday present video soon. If you're interested, comment. Bye.